Hello everyone, this is Across Univer. Today we are going to talk about the current state of the Japanese yen. Recently, the yen has continued to crash, reaching its weakest level since 1986. Meanwhile, the Japanese government is shuffling its top currency personnel. This comes after the same government spent $60 billion in its last intervention, which might have been the biggest free money giveaway to Wall Street and global banks ever. Yet the yen seemed unaffected. This massive intervention barely made a dent in the short-term charts, and it's even less visible in the long-term trend. Why is the yen so weak, and why should we pay close attention to it now? Everyone says it's all about the Federal Reserve, Fed, and the Federal Open Market Committee, FOMC, being indecisive about rate cuts, higher rates for longer periods, policy differentials, and yield spreads. But the data shows that whatever rate differentials may have mattered, they no longer do this year as the yen continues to plummet. Simply put, global trouble is brewing in Asia, and amidst this, the Japanese government decides now is a good time to reshuffle its top currency personnel. Goodbye, Mr. Kanda. Last Friday, Japan appointed a new top foreign exchange diplomat as the yen hit a 38-year low against the dollar, heightening expectations of imminent market intervention by Tokyo to support the battered currency. However, it doesn't make much difference. Atsushi Mimura, a financial regulation veteran, replaced Masato Kanda, who had led the largest yen-buying intervention on record this year, and aggressively warned speculators against pushing the Japanese currency down too much. Despite these efforts, the yen barely noticed the intervention, briefly stabilizing for a few weeks before continuing its decline. This week, as the yen continues to fall, Kanda was all over the media, threatening that the Japanese government stands ready to intervene in the marketplace 24/7.
Just this past Monday, the yen remained under pressure even after Japan's top currency official warned that authorities are ready to intervene in currency markets around the clock if necessary. He said that excessive currency fluctuations have a negative impact on the national economy and that they are prepared to take action in the event of excessive speculative moves. Kanda has always insisted that the yen's decline does not reflect the fundamentals and that intervention is necessary because everything else about Japan's economy should not be reflected in a currency plunging to multi-decade lows. However, Japan is also dealing with a shrinking population and changing consumer habits, where people are less inclined to increase their spending. This, combined with the government's efforts to attract more foreign workers through permanent work visa policies, highlights the broader economic challenges Japan faces, further weakening the yen's stability. These factors collectively contribute to the current weakness of the yen. Even though market intervention might look powerful, it actually has limited effects on the long-term trends. What the government needs to address are the fundamental economic issues and restore both consumer and investor confidence. As we review all this, it's clear that interest rate differentials aren't the sole explanation for the yen's behavior. While mainstream media often emphasizes the interest rate policy differences between the Fed and the Bank of Japan, in reality, economic fundamentals and market confidence are the key drivers of the yen's value.
Over the past few years, Japanese consumer habits have shifted, with people being less willing to increase their consumption, which is a significant factor in the continued weakness of the yen. Overall, the future of the yen remains uncertain. It's evident that market intervention alone cannot solve the underlying problems. Only by improving the economic fundamentals and addressing issues like the declining birth rate and labor shortages can Japan stabilize the yen and restore market confidence. If you like my channel, please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for your support, and see you next time.